I'm back for another episode of what we doing today. Okay. um, y'all, it has not been formally, the name has not been formally changed or whatever, but you get the gist. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, girl. So I am finally out of my meeting and I'm I feel good. Like I feel really good about everything that just went down, but we'll talk about that later. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like, comment, and subscribe button because that helps me help you help the channel. Okay? Yes, help the channel. Okay? Yes, help the channel. All right. So yes, ma'am. Yes, girl. Y'all, we have made it to Friday. Okay? Friday. It is March 14th, 2025. Hallelujah. Um, so one thing I did want to talk to you all about is currently y'all know that times are heightened right now. Um, and people are doing their things, okay? The people are doing their things up there at the White House, okay? That being said, a lot of us are affected by what's going on. But y'all can't be walking around here with no stank attitude, okay? Y'all cannot be around here with no stank attitude. Y'all can't be around here, in your feelings about whatever. What's happening is happening. So let it happen, okay? And I'm speaking to myself when I speak about these things because too often times people are becoming discouraged by what's happening. And one thing in particular includes, um, you know, the Department of Education. Okay. Child, they said that they finna take away the Department of Education. Hey, everybody, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank y'all so much. Child, yes, girl. They said they finna get rid of and dismantle the Department of Education, child. Who I'm just sitting here shaking my head. I said, Lord, you gotta come on back, cause these folks is losing their mind. These folks is losing their mind down here. Then did y'all see that these folks then had a whole these folks then had a whole hey y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I mean, I feel you. You said they need to get rid of it. No, I feel you. Shoot, if they gonna get rid of the Department of Education, then they need to abolish our loans, okay? I said that they need to abolish all of our student loans because we don't need to be paying them if you dismantling the doggone Department of Education. Why do we need to pay for something that's taken away? I don't think that it's fair, okay? And if you feel like we need to pay these loans, how about all y'all over there pay for our loans for us as you're destroying the economy by dismantling. Okay, so if you gonna dismantle it all. Okay. Somebody said the department was doing nothing. I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know what they were doing, to be honest. I can't refute. I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. I don't know what the folks was doing over there. You know what I'm saying? I was just a loan borrower. Okay. I was just a loan borrower for my BA and both of my masters. So that's all I know. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know. That's all I got. I don't know what the folks was doing over there. I just know that they were sending notifications out telling people that them borrow some money, for their education, that we had to pay it back. And all I'm saying is I don't feel that we got to pay it back because you taking it away. Okay? If you taking it away, then we ain't got to pay. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. But yeah, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, y'all. We made it to Friday, and I'm so happy about it, y'all. I know some people are watching from the bushes, okay? And yes, I am still talking about if y'all make sure y'all join me at 5:30 because I will. Hey, sugar, how was your walk? Good. So make sure y'all join me at 5:30 because I definitely will be back on here and we are doing a story time. So make sure you are tuned in because it's going to be good. Yes, it's going to be great actually. Okay. So yeah, make sure y'all tune in at 5:30. Um but yeah, y'all, I really want to come on here and tell y'all to hold y'all head up. Cause I said, I know some of my subscribers going through it. I know they going through it. And then some of y'all that are federal workers, shout out to y'all. I see that they said that they gonna rehire y'all. So shout out to all the federal workers that's getting rehired. Now they shouldn't have fired y'all. They shouldn't have fired y'all. I agree with that sentiment. And I hope y'all getting paid. And if you ain't getting paid, I hope that you will get your back paid. Okay? But I see that, some federal workers are going to be rehired because a judge has ordered your current administration to rehire you all. So shout out to all y'all. That includes the Department of Veteran Affairs. That includes all of the departments of recorders, the departments of licensing, the department social services. That includes everybody. So shout out to everybody that's going to be rehired soon because y'all did not deserve what y'all got. Y'all did not. In other news, that being said, just because these jobs are chopping people left and right, don't let that be your discouragement for reapplying to other positions in other places. Yes, it might take you a while to get hired, and I'm speaking to myself because y'all already know my situation. But if you don't hear back from these employers, obviously, after you've applied, it can be one or two things. They might still be hiring, or they might have moved on from your application, and that's cool too. But don't be discouraged because you know you aren't working in one spot and you ain't hearing from another job that it's your end all be all. You know what I'm saying? But you know EZWS said unlikely to cancel the loan situation, but it may be transferred to a different department if that does happen. Ah, that's interesting. I mean, if it's transferred, it's just gonna be transferred. Because in this economy, I don't see many of us paying those student loans back. I'm just being straight up raw and real with the people I ain't gonna tell you. But a lot of people is not paying these student loans because it's other stuff that they gotta worry about, like tariffs. I agree. It definitely will be good if they cancel them, okay? But folks is worried about tariffs. Folks is worried about making sure they have food on they I know what you mean, easy. People are worried about making sure they got food on they table. People are worried about if they can pay their bills. People are worried about child care. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of child care, that's another thing that's up in the works. And y'all already know that I do child care work and advocacy work around child care as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, T-Man. Y'all be sure to go follow all of the beautiful people in the comments. Yes, ma'am. Yes, girl. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. So, when it comes to childcare, the childcare sector, like they are being impacted too. So, just as much as y'all seeing these tariffs being, put in place for other countries and other countries putting them in place for us. Baby, did y'all know that they trying to take away the child care money? So some of y'all that are listening now, if you have not heard, your child care subsidy could be at risk because the Department of Education, y'all know what I'm talking about, them dismantling it. So that means that funds are going to be shuffled and dispersed and shuffled around and all of that. So make sure that y'all have some backup child care subsidy. This is coming from someone that is working, that's me, that works in the child care sector, that's me, that also works to provide families with free child care subsidy. So that means that our program pays for childcare for some of these families. And yes, all families are at risk. So that being said, just make sure you have some backup plans for your children. Make sure you have some backup, you know, subsidy. Make sure that you have your coins ready, okay? Because these folks are taking things left and right. And I know for many of you that have children, childcare is essential, especially for you all that have infants that may need to go to work, or even just a child in general, and you all might work overnight and you need that overnight care, you know. Or some families might have those children that need that after school program. And what's been happening is these different programs, thank you, Easy. And what's happening is these different programs that have been paying for you all's child care, you might want to start talking to them, even if it's like the Boys and Girls Club, or your local child care center that provides resources, or if it's wherever you are in the world. Listen to what I'm saying. If you have a child, make sure that your child care subsidy, if a program is paying for your child care right now, make sure that they can continue to pay for your child care. Okay? And make sure that you are staying current on what's happening with the education bills and funding around those programs that are providing those centers and programs that your children are going to with consistent subsidy. And I'm just saying that because y'all need to know. You need to know. It's nothing to hide. It's nothing to be like, shh. No, you need to know. And because it's already out there, because you all have been seeing this information and probably just not paying attention, pay attention to Uniquely. I ain't going to tell you nothing wrong. Tell you a joke or two, but I'm not going to lie to you, especially when it comes to education, because I'm all about education. So again, if you're just now joining, if you have a child that attends a after school program, or go to daycare, or go to a family child care center, make sure that those programs funding is still intact, or that, you know, they can consistently keep up with you all, because this whole dismantling the Department of Education is affecting everybody. So, and it's affecting some of our jobs too. So, y'all federal workers, y'all weren't the only ones that it affected. It affected us too, okay? However, my job was already chopped and gone, you know. But for those of you all that just got the news around, or just learning the news around the dismantling of the education system, this is very vital information for you. What can you do if your program lets you know, hey, I'm actually only going to be able to provide you subsidy for XYZ? Then you might want to look into other programs or other avenues for you to, you know, receive some funding so that you can consistently pay for your child care for your child. But yeah, do your research, y'all. I'm just looking out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I would hate to see a lot of y'all in a situation where, you know, you already have bills, you have all this other stuff, and then all of a sudden they tell you, oop, we ain't paying for your subsidy no more. We ain't paying for your child care no more. Do your research for yourself. Do your research for yourself, okay? That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to leave that be. Okay? You heard it first from Uniquely, okay? Don't get on down the road, 2 months down the road, and you get that news. Oh, we taking a... I told you. Told you, okay? Another thing is, as far as education goes too, there was something else I wanted to let y'all know. Give me 1 second. I gotta pull out my handy dandy iPad. This did. Let me put this on charge. Thank you, sugar. So give me 1 second. Let me pull out my computer. Hey, y'all. Now, my computer is low, too, y'all. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Other man. Ooh. Oh, it's on Capital. So, give me 1 second, y'all. I finna read y'all something. So, y'all know, you know, what you can do and stuff and things, okay? Actually, no, I'm not. I just want y'all to go and look on the Department of Education. Now, again, y'all know that y'all current government in the United States, this is only for the United States residents. That's us, okay? Y'all know y'all current administrator, he told WHO, which is the World Health Organization, he told the Department of Education, and he told one more department not to post any updates. So, this is first-hand information that's being funneled from the Department of Education down that I'm telling y'all, okay? But the information is on their website. The basic that I'm talking about is on their website. So, again, y'all can take it for what it is, or you can wait till your subsidy get cut and then be searching for funding. So, it's up to you. It's up to you. Your kids can go to after school care, or they can go to child care, or they won't be going. So might want to be looking for some other programs. Another thing is early Head Start programs. I'm hearing that those are being, you know, they're at risk. And I know because we had a lot of COVID babies that a lot of y'all began putting y'all children in child care centers around, you know, the COVID, you know, around after COVID, the lift was up. So that being said, just make sure you are doing your due diligence around getting subsidy, okay? Oh, Head Start. Thank you, Easy. I was just going to say that Head Start, you know, all programs are at risk. So Head Start is at risk too. So if you have a child going to Head Start, just make sure you are staying current on where they are with their funding, making sure that, you know, your programs are not at risk. Make sure you are talking to your child care center's directors, their teachers, the principals. Talk to whoever you need to talk to so that you are aware and that you are informed of what's happening with the funding around these essential programs that support many of our families, that help, you know, y'all that have children. You know, it helps y'all not have to pay out of pocket for childcare. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you are aware of what's happening. So that's all I was saying. Nothing too crazy. None at all. So let me see. Let me tell y'all something. So currently they this was posted on NPR today. Okay, I'm gonna read y'all something. It says over 50 universities are under investigation as part of Trump's anti-DEI crackdown. So talking about, you know, talking about education, and then talking about continuing to talk about the Department of Education and DEI programs. Y'all do know that many of the DEI programs have been shut down. Like y'all current administration have said, you know, if you don't stop giving to the minorities, we cut you off shorty. Okay? So that's what he said. However, it says the U.S. Department of Education has launched investigations into 52 universities in 41 states. They are accusing these schools of using racial preferences and stereotypes in education programs and activities. Now, we know that The 1964 Civil Rights Act protected us as minorities. It protected us and provided us with an opportunity to be integrated and accepted as who we are, and to be included in the, you know what, I won't even go down that rabbit hole. But just from what I said, again, make sure y'all talking to y'all people. Just make sure y'all talking to these schools. If you have a child that's in college, make sure that you are talking to them folks at the dean's office. Make sure that you are talking. It's getting real. And I can't be more thorough than what I've already been in trying to explain to you all the importance of making sure that you are talking to these people enough. So make sure that you are doing your due diligence, because I will always do my due diligence to make sure that you all have the information that you need to make the decisions that you have to make going forward and in these current times. Now again, nothing is a firm set in stone. It's just some things being shifted right now, some programs being cut, some funding being taken away, and some jobs being lost. So you want to just make sure, as a child, I don't have any children, but I can imagine if Coda was a human child, how I will be on it. I will be staying on it. I will be talking to the principal. I will be talking to the teachers, asking them what's going on, what's happening, you know what I'm saying? And they might not have a lot of information, so then you take it to the next person that's available. You go to their HR department, you ask those questions. Especially, this is especially right now what I'm speaking about are for you parents that have those 0 to 12-year-olds attending child care centers or family child care centers, or even private Montessori schools, okay? Because we know that that funding that you all get, that subsidy that gets paid monthly, comes from the federal government most times. So, you know, I just wanted to share that part with you all, and making sure that you all are aware and you all have true transparency as you are making decisions going forward, okay? So again, join me at 5:30. We have a story time, and it's gonna be a time. But yeah, and do your research, okay? Because it's getting real. All right. This was very educational, and I really appreciate you all that joined in and stepped in. And you know, maybe I should do some more educational sessions, because it seems like you all be really engaged. So I really appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much for just listening and, you know, taking in the information, because while it is not fun to hear and it might affect some of y'all households, you deserve to know. And for you all that, you know, that don't go on the Department of Education's website or are not staying current with the news, I encourage you to begin to pay attention, okay? Because it's getting real. And the more you have to pay out of pocket for childcare, I'm pretty sure that's taken away from some other bill that can be paid. So if you can make sure that your subsidy stays intact, make sure that you are asking the right questions, make sure you are following up with the right people, and make sure that you are doing your due diligence to stay informed, okay? In other news, which I want to talk about before I get up off of here, okay? Because I'm finna get up off here and get prepared for his story time, okay? Any other questions? Thank you all so much. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as you come in, okay? Yes, we not here for a long time. We just here for a good educational time, okay? Thank you. Easy WS says, yeah, people deserve to know and pay attention so they plan in time. That's so true, you know, because anything is possible, you know, anything is possible. So I just want to make sure that you all have as much information again as you possibly can, so that you can make the right decisions for your family, you know. All right, lovelies. We were on here for a short time, which was 25 minutes almost. I will be back again at 5:30. So if you did not join me this time and you are rewatching this, hello, bonjour, hola, okay? And thank you for watching this video. Thank you all that joined me on this video for educational purposes and just wanted to just dive in. Thank you so much, Easy WS, for asking your questions and being supportive. Make sure y'all go follow Easy WS here on YouTube, okay? And follow everybody else in the comments below, all right? You all have a beautiful, blessed day, and I will see you all in an hour and a half, okay? Bye. Oh, it's Michael. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Michael, aka Easy WS, okay? Bye, y'all. Be good.